This is the outside of Skenfrith Castle. Can't quite see it there. Some sort of a water wheel or something. I don't know if there was a... I think there was a dam built here somewhere to perhaps provide water to the moat. As you can see, this is an enclosure castle, square castle. You can see evidence of the whitewash on the outside. You can hear the river fast flowing next to us. You can also hear a couple of ladies swimming in it as well, possibly. Yeah, so the river's there, look. This is one of the 3 castles, along with Grosmont and White Castle. This one's the only one built in a river valley. The other 2 are Motte and Bailey's, this one isn't. As you can see, this is the... Sometimes they're called sally ports or a postern gate. It's a little way of people getting in and out, especially under sieges and so on. Although why they wouldn't guard it under a siege, I don't know. It's also an easy way to get down to the river, not having to go through the main gate, which I believe would be there. You've got this round tower in front of us here, which is quite iconic looking. From the other side, because it's got a distinctive hole in it. I mean, if somebody did manage to break in here and take this part of the castle, I don't think you'd want to be in there for too long. You'd think about surrendering maybe, but that was the idea. If somebody did manage to get into the castle, you would hole up in there. Won't bother looking in there, it's just the usual litter. You can see somebody's probably tried to rob stone from here. That's why it has that sort of distinctive look. Sometimes towers and things like this. Sometimes it just collapses and sometimes it isn't. But it does give you an idea of how they used to build castles. Although this stone's a bit rough in itself, a lot of the time they would just shape part of the stone, because masons cost a lot of money. So they would shape part of the stone for the facing, but the infill would be quite rough. Because nobody's going to see it, you wouldn't need to make sure that it was that nice looking. You can see where some either that's collapsed or somebody's tried to rob it. And this is the Great Tower. I believe you entered it on the 2nd floor. A lot of towers you did, or a lot of castle entrances. You went up on the outside on the 2nd floor because it was easier to defend if you didn't have a door on the bottom. So although there's a gap there now, it's unlikely there was a door there. The door would have been up there somewhere, and you'd have had a little ladder, wooden stair that would have gone up there. You could have set fire to it, you could have destroyed it to stop them getting in. Yeah, they filmed an episode of the Doctor Who here. I think it might have been David Tennant. I don't know if I can see it through that gap, but there is a church over there. It's very, very interesting because it's got a dovecote actually on the top of the tower. Ah, here we go. Here's a picture of how the gateway would have looked to the tower. I can still hear those ladies over there, bless them. I shouldn't think that water's particularly warm. Ah, now over here is the church, which you can see just there. To the left of that willow tree, I think it is. Yeah, you can see the holes for the doves and pigeons. What a dovecote is in the medieval period. You can't just go shopping like we do in modern days. So they used to keep pigeons and doves in places like that, and they would feed them so that they would come back and they would raise their young, and then the young would be taken away and used as food, even some of the older pigeons. But they would continuously come back. They could have 2 or 3 lots of pigeons in a year, so that would be quite a sustainable food source. And there we look down by the river again, down the side. Very thick walls. I think I've been here twice before. This is the 3rd visit, but well worth a visit, this place. Off to White Castle now. Yeah, and there's that iconic looking tower. Can't mistake this castle for any other. Maybe Longtown, but that's got the tower's much bigger and it's got a bigger hole in it.